This hearing immediately exposes a problem that courts see all the time but rarely say out loud. The discussion is no longer centered on whether services exist. The problem is whether those services can even function.
Or, Ms. Rodriguez, this is your case.
I don't
This
have
is my case, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Rodriguez, so the thing you're asking is that she does psychosocial and individual counseling, family counseling, and then a mental health evaluation, or what?
Judge, the only issue is that since we did file, we have gotten them started on the services, but the issue is we can't find a therapist who's willing to work with the kids because they state that the children are clearly coached, and they can't work with them. So in order for mom to do the family, it's going to be difficult because we can't get anybody to work with the kids.
What?
The kids counselor said that they're not willing to continue working with them because the kids are clearly coached and will not engage during sessions.
Okay.
And so it's going to be difficult for mom to progress on her services towards the family because we can't get anybody to work with the kids.
Okay. So we just keep trying for the counselors?
I mean, we're going to have to first work with mom and dad and kind of get them to stop coaching the kids, let the kids know that you guys can speak to your counselors. And then once we get the kids, into some effective counseling, then we'll be able to move towards the family therapy portion of the case. But it is just kind of extending the whole timeline here.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Hold on. I'm doing Ms. Robles' part first, and then we're gonna get to your part. So, okay. So, but Ms. Robles, is she only going to do psychosocial individual counseling, hopefully go to family counseling, and then her mental health issues? Is that it?
Yes, I don't believe we had any substance abuse concerns with her. Is that right, Alessandra?
Correct. There's no substance abuse concerns with Ms. Lopez. It's just mental health, counseling, and following up with her mental health recommendations with her provider.
Okay. So the mental health evaluation, follow recommendations, and then, okay. So Mr. Gavan, it is only the psychosocial, which I'm assuming she's already done, to continue on doing her individual counseling. Hopefully we'll be able to get her family counseling, the mental health evaluation, follow the recommended treatments. Okay?
I do want, if I can speak, sorry, I did want to advise the court that I did make contact with the kids on the 6th of May, and the youngest child did let me know that mom does speak to them about the department, who CPS is, and that CPS is going to remove them.
Okay. Are the children in the room?
They're there, Judge. We're also asking the court to admonish mom, about not speaking to the kids about the case, and it's just going to cause the case to go on longer, and it could cause the case to be escalated if we can't get everybody to participate in the services.
Right, and I actually think it's inappropriate for the child to be there in the room with her to begin with. I mean, she's in her bedroom. Clearly, the child can go somewhere else because the child's listening to everything that's being said. She's talking to the child right now, so that's a concern right there. I mean, they're hearing about coaching, whether or not they know that word per se. No child should be in the room with any parent who's on Zoom, in my opinion. That's the whole purpose of us asking them to leave the courtroom.
Okay. Ms. Robles, can you please have the child leave the room? I thought you had already told the child to leave the room.
Yes. Y'all step up over there.
And where's over there? Is over there in a separate room?
Go, yes, go to the room. Go. All of y'all need to go to the room.
Okay.
Go to the room.
Mr. George, as it pertains to your client, we'll set it up for tomorrow. I know he wants to speak now. However, you not being near him, I want to make sure he doesn't say anything that he might think is a good idea, but you wouldn't think it's a good idea. Okay?
Understood. Yes.
Be able to say everything he needs to say during the hearing. Okay?
So, Mr. Taylor, you understand that we're going to be in court tomorrow, and don't say anything right now. I'll talk to you before the hearing, and then you'll have an opportunity to speak there.
I still would like to say something. It's not based off the case, it's based off what they have stated.
Well, I would still just tell you to wait, but I can't.
I'm just going to say a few things to the judge so she can hear me out. That's it.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Taylor, hold on. Please raise your right hand.
Ryan is
always
late.
swear testimony you're about to give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect, may put your hand down.
Okay, so what I was saying is she said that the CPS have mentioned that me and the mom is coaching the kids. Well, it's lies because I got a protective order that I can't have any contact with the children or the mom, so that was a lie. So the CPS lied about that. The second thing is the reason why the mom have the kids there is because those children miss me. So when they hear my voice, they ran straight to that room. She didn't tell the kids to come to the room, and I guarantee that. Those kids miss me, and I miss those kids with all my heart. You know, the CPS have been lying about every single thing that they have even wrote about me and the kid's mom. I got the paperwork. Also, the department said that they concerned about the kid's safety. And how is that possible if they gave me the address of Miss Rubblis of where the kids stay at? So if they was really concerned, they would have never gave me the address of Miss Rubblis or where my kids stay at. So that part I didn't understand. You know, I'm here to do every single thing, and I deny all the allegations against me that they have written down. I'm pretty sure the kid's mom did the same thing because it never occurred. I would do anything for my children, Your Honor. I just can't believe the CPS raised their right hand to God and still come up with lies. That's all I have to say.
And Judge,
Okay.
can we clarify, because he's here saying he's going to do everything that he needs to do and he's willing to do anything, so is he going to do the services or not? That's our concern.
I don't feel like it's necessary to do the service because none of the allegations have happened. I got
Then
cameras
we'll be
all
back
inside.
tomorrow, right, Judge? And everybody will be sworn in and put on the record.
Yes,
Can we
but I
give
do
it
have a
time?
question. I
Yes, ma'am.
can't interfere with the protective order. So I need someone bring me the protective order so I can see also what it says, please. Okay?
Exactly. You will see that, Your Honor, I have no contact with the children, and you will see that they're lying about everything they're saying.
Okay. Does anybody know if it's one of those magistrate
There's an
protective orders?
EPO, yes, issued
Okay,
in
it's an
March,
EPO.
Judge. We'll bring a copy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Galvan, Ms. Robles technically does not have to be there, but I want the children to speak with Ms. Jones.
Once the
So I
father
do-
begins speaking, the case shifts from compliance issues to credibility issues. His strategy is straightforward. He attacks the foundation of the allegations rather than debating individual details.
So I do need the children there to speak with Ms. Jones.
Hola.
Also, ma'am, I was going to say that they also said that the kids seeing counseling. No, we never coach our kids to say any lies. I would never coach my kids to lie. Plus, I haven't talked to my kids since I got arrested. Another thing is I have cameras all in my home, Your Honor, and from the outside of my home. I told the CPS I could provide the evidence. They refused it. They didn't want to see it. That is kind of crazy. The whole incident I got arrested, I have the evidence, and they didn't want to see the evidence.
Okay. Don't forget
yeah.
to give that evidence to Mr. George, okay?
We'll
Okay.
talk about all that. Lashani, do you think you can maybe email me a copy of the protective order before tomorrow? Maybe sometime today or tonight
Angela,
would be fine.
D'Angelo, Calvin, come here.
Yes, and then Ms. Robles, what the judge is saying is you need to bring the kids to court tomorrow so they can talk to Ms. Jones. They're not going to speak to her right now
Okay,
on the computer.
Not right now. Not right now. Tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yes,
Not
because
right now.
currently right now I'm
Not
on
right now.
YouTube and I can't have the children's face on YouTube.
Not right now.
Okay, I'll see everyone here tomorrow. Okay, Ms. Jones, if you can be here, because I need you to speak with the kids, okay?
I will. I'm gonna have a mask on, Your Honor, just as a precaution, but I will talk.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. You guys are excused till then. Okay. Let's see what I have. Yes. My adversary. 2026 DCL 2814 Ramirez Torres Sanchez. I have Mom Sanchez, Maria Linda Gonzalez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is Mom Sanchez on?
She should be.
And then I have Mr. Ramirez's father, Mr. George. Mr. George is on. Okay, I think I see Miss Sanchez.
Yes, ma'am. Give me one
Yes,
moment.
ma'am. Mom.
Okay, I see Ramirez. Solis has Torres' father. Is he on?
He is not on, Your Honor. He's in TDC.
Okay,
I'm just here observing.
no
He hasn't
problem.
been here.
Valerie Garcia is my guardian ad litem. I know there she is. Attorney Elias, Miss Peña. Miss Peña. I know Miss Pena's here somewhere. There she is. I see her.
I'm sorry, I'm walking out of work. I have to go to my car. Give me a second.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Ms. Gonzalez, Mr. George, you're the only ones with clients currently. Ms. Gonzalez, have you spoken to your client to see whether or not this adversary is going to be a contested or not?
Your Honor, Mom is in agreement to do the services.
Okay,
Counsel.
Mr. George,
Your Honor, my client said he's willing to do services, but he wasn't the one that had anything to do with this case, and he actually has two of the boys that he's been taking care of, Dominic, and I don't have my notes with the other one's name.
My other son's name is Alexander.
There you go. That's right, Alexander. So he wasn't, to my knowledge,
no names on here. Remember, we're on YouTube.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay. So he's a non-offending parent, Mr. Ramirez.
Correct.
Ms. Rodriguez, you would agree with that?
Judge, our concern with Mr. Ramirez is just that, sorry, Judge, I'm trying to open the file still. He does have his child with him as well as another one of Mom's children, but there's not orders in place preventing Mom from removing those children from him. So that's our only concern, not necessarily with Mr. Ramirez himself, just with the situation with Mom and the safety of the kids.
And then the problem I'm having is I don't have authorities here to tell me that he's okay closing it out on his kid and giving him custody. So, okay. All right, so let me clear a couple of things first. Mr. Ramirez, Ms. Sanchez, please raise your right hands. Do you solemnly swear testimony about to today is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ramirez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect. Okay. A reminder to the parents. You as parents, you have certain rights and duties. Those rights and duties may be modified, restricted, or terminated unless you as parents are willing and able to provide your children with a safe environment. Understand, Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Ramirez, let me explain the little precarious position that you're in. Yes, you can provide your child with a safe environment. However, currently, do you have any orders between you and Mom as it pertains to the elder as pertains to your child, DR?
They do, Judge, and Mom is prime.
Yeah, okay. So are you going to be able to hire an attorney? Well, hold on. Let me ask Ms. Sanchez. Ms. Sanchez, is there an issue with Dad getting custody of the children of that DR immediately?
No, I don't want him to get custody.
Okay. So here's the thing. Since she does not want you to get custody, the only way to get out of my court case would be to hire an attorney, okay? So you can file the paperwork and change the orders, or I can carry you along with my case. I will put you as joint match conservatorship with the department, but that's the position you're in. Do you think you'd be able to hire an attorney?
Okay, and this is going to be for the custody of my children?
This only pertains to DR currently right now, because that is his only child.
Okay,
that is his only child, right?
Yes.
Okay, DR. That would only pertain to as it pertains to
Okay,
DR.
so now I need to look into hiring an attorney to fight that, basically, right?
Ma'am, she was not talking to you. She was talking to the dad about hiring an attorney.
Talking to Dad.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was me.
Yes, it usually happens like that, ma'am. But anyways, yes, I am, ma'am. I already have an attorney, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Okay. Is he gonna? I need something filed immediately, like in the next week.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I will have to talk to him about that. And ma'am, another thing is that he's been living with me from like 2018, 2019. And Alexander, he's been living with me from like 2020.
No first names. Use the initials, please.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am. So now all of a sudden she gets involved because of all these CPS cases she's been going through for the past.
A major turning point occurs when the mother openly objects to the father receiving custody. That single statement changes the entire legal landscape. Before that moment, there was a pathway towards simplifying the case.
10 years, and now she wants to fight for her kids when they've been, evidently living with me for all this past time, So I'm saying, I'm not trying to throw her under the bus, but it's just enough is enough of all this, CPS stuff that's been happening with her.
Okay. Ms. Rodriguez, I'm inclined. Okay. Dad says that he's hired an attorney, right? That's what you said, Mr. Ramirez?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, he's hired an attorney. Once the file paperwork, I don't have a problem and dismissing that case out, letting that judge deal with it. What I'm inclined right
He's
now.
still going to be our placement for the other child. So just as long as he understands that is, you know, he's still going to kind of have to be involved.
Correct.
That's okay. Yes, I understand that.
But currently right now, since I'm already close to my extension as to this, I'm inclined to give him JMC with, a joint magic conservatorship with the department until he files, and then I'll dismiss that case out. I'll sever his case out.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem, Judge. So as far as D, child D, that's JMC with Mr. Ramirez, right?
Yeah. So DAR, it'll be joint magic conservatorship with Ramirez in the department. Okay. Mr. Ramirez will have the child in his residence. Mom will be, Ms. Sanchez will be possessory. And you've already been adjudicated, right? Because they said that they have orders. Okay. And then, as it pertains to that. Okay. Let me make my finding real quick. The court finds there is a valid removal. Reads reference consistent with the request providing for the safety of the child were made to eliminate the need for the removal of the child. Reads efforts made to enable the child to return home, but there's no set potential risk of a continuing if the child is returned home. Child or children. Okay. As it pertains to DAR, already stated that Mr. Ramirez department will be named as the temporary managing conservator. Okay. Residence of the child will be with Mr. Ramirez. Mom will be named as a temporary possessory conservator. As it pertains to that one. Okay. As it pertains to AT, which is the 7-year-old, the second oldest. That one belongs to Mr. Torres. Oh, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
The 3 younger children are all Mr. Torres's? Miss Sanchez? No.
No.
No, Judge, Mom has not named a father for the youngest 2. We have asked her and we need to get that done under oath today. I mean, the department has an idea of who it could be, but Mom will not confirm or deny.
Okay. So Torres' child is with Torres' father. Is that correct? Yes? Miss Sanchez?
Yes, that's his father. Yeah, Jeremy Torres is Alexander's father. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say the names.
Yes,
Yes.
please. Okay. Okay. So, okay. And then I'm in this, okay. And then as it pertains to LJS, who is any potential father to LJS?
No, I don't. For L, no, I don't know.
You don't know because
Yeah, I don't know. But for the other one, for my 8-month-old, yeah, I have an idea. But for for my 3-year-old, no.
okay, for your 3-year-old, you have no possibility, not even a list.
No.
Maybe it could be
No.
these 2. No, nothing. Okay. All right. You understand that you're under oath, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You understand that if we go through this all the way to trial, and if it turns to be the worst case scenario of termination, and I found out that you lied to me, we're gonna have an issue, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know who. I know for my 8-month-olds, like who the possibility is, but for
Who's the possibility for EIS?
that's the 8-month-old, right? I'm trying to see the initials. Yes.
Yes. That's it.
Valentin.
Valentin?
Yes, he's the one that's on the case.
Okay, Valentin. What's the last name?
Quiros.
Quiros. Valentin Quiros.
Yes.
Okay.
And Judge, can we get, well, we're obviously gonna have to amend, but can we get an order for genetic testing on Mr. Quiros and EIS as well as the 3-year-old, just in case to rule him
Sure.
out?
Granted. Ms. Roldan. Thank you for turning on the camera, Ms. Roldan. Your new client is Valentin Quiros. Appreciate it. Thank you. volunteer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
As it pertains to the three youngest, which is a 7-year-old, 3-year-old, and 8-month-old, those children. Oh wait, I need to go one by one. Okay. As pertains to AT, the department will name as sole managing temporary managing conservator. Ms. Sanchez will be named as possessory conservator. Torres has already been adjudicated, or is he just an alleged?
There's a prior order on him.
He's adjudicated, so Mr. Torres will be named as possessory conservator. As it
Can I have the
pertains
cause
to
number? Can I have the cause number?
no, Mr. Solis, you're on mute.
2019 DCL 00792. It's out of Cameron County.
Okay. As it pertains,
And he's the father to whom?
The service plan discussion reveals exactly what the court believes must change. Before reunification becomes realistic, every requirement targets a different risk factor. Counseling addresses behavior.
Torres' father, Mr. Solis' client, is the father to APT, which is the 7-year-old. Your client, Ms. Roldan, is the youngest one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, my 3-year-old, which is my second youngest, department will name as the managing conservator. Ms. Sanchez will name as possessory conservator. I have no alleged father on that one. Okay. As it pertains to EIS, I have the department will name as the managing conservator. Ms. Sanchez will name as possessory conservator. I am not going to name Mr. K1ds as a conservator. I'm going to order genetic testing on K1ds as it pertains to the two youngest. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Services, Ms. Sanchez, and also to any of the fathers or potential fathers, except for Mr. Ramirez. Correct? There'll be a psychosocial, individual counseling, family counseling, substance abuse assessment, follow all recommended treatment, parenting classes, sign off on medical mental health releases, and random drug testing. Anything in specific as it only pertains to Ms. Sanchez department. Do you want anything?
We'd like to add domestic violence services for mom, Your Honor.
Okay. Domestic violence services for mom. Okay. As it pertains to, Mr. George, your client. Nothing. Mr. Torres, as it pertains to Mr. Torres.
We're asking that he be ordered the same services upon release.
Okay. I did already order him the same service. Was there anything out of the realm of the regular? No? Okay. And then, K1ds, when you guys amend, he'll have the same services as well. Yes, Mr. Solis?
I'm only here observing. My client hasn't been served.
Yes, I know.
I am not making an appearance, but I do object to anything ordered on him since he hasn't been served. And as far as I can see, there's no allegations as to removal grounds for him.
Deborah, isn't he inside prison?
Allegedly, that's what at least per the petition and per the affidavit, that's what the department claims.
Okay.
Your Honor, the court's order still stands, right?
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Child support only. Okay. Mr. Ramirez, are you paying child support currently?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna stop that child support. That child support will stop. Ms. Sanchez, you'll start paying child support in the amount of $5 in child support, $5 in medical support to start July 1 of 2026. Okay. And then, hold on, who's that?
I had a question. For the attorney that I'm hiring, it's gonna be just for my son because apparently the state has custody of all the kids, right? But DR being biologically mine, but I am caring for the 7-year-old as well that I have been caring for a lot of years now, and I don't know how that works.
Your family law attorney will be able to discuss everything and anything to you. Okay, all those questions will be able to be answered. I cannot answer those questions. Okay, I know what I would do. So Mr. George, you're his. Mr. George, make sure you steer him in the right direction, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, George.
But
Thank you.
you are placement for the two oldest, the 7 and 13. Well, obviously your own child, obviously, and then you will be placement for the 7-year-old. Okay.
Yes, it's just gonna continue the same thing, but now it's just on paper. That's just what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Visitation. 4 hours weekly. Currently, right now, where are my 2 youngest?
They're with me too as well.
Right now, they're with him as she took. She was on a little leave, but they are placed with maternal aunt Natalie Trevino.
Okay. Now, out of curiosity, the 2 youngest have lived with mom, and then when you guys were moved, that's when you placed with maternal aunt, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Has mom gotten her visitation? 72?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Make sure that Mr. Ramirez and maternal aunt work with each other so the children can spend time with each other, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I say something? Can I speak to the
Yes,
court?
Mr. Ramirez.
The boys have been spending more time than they ever have before now. All the boys.
That's good. I'm glad.
That's not true. The only reason why is because my son's father, Johnny, he doesn't like to have any kind of mutual co-parenting with me. Every time I try to get in contact with him or whatever, it's always an argument. He never wants to hear out anything I say. So that's not true. He's always in a bad mood. Even when I do try. So that's not all the way true.
Judge, can we clarify who's Johnny? We only
Mr.
have
Ramirez, are
I
you
mean,
Johnny?
Juan. It's Juan. I call
Okay.
it's his name. I've always called him Johnny since when I was with him. So I'm sorry.
I got
But
that
it's Juan.
confused too, Mr. Rodriguez, so then I saw his name
Sorry.
was Juan.
Yes.
Okay, it's real simple. There are going to be orders from now on, okay?
Yeah.
Those orders are going to be followed. At a minimum, it's going to be 4 hours weekly. But Mr. Ramirez, you and maternal aunt, and you tell maternal aunt, those boys shouldn't be punished for the adults' issues, okay?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
ma'am. And ma'am, I had a question. So whenever I do start these classes, the ones you're gonna order me to do, and I guess my random testing and all that, it's gonna be like another hearing to determine like what's gonna happen like with my children.
Yes, pretty much what the law does is that in these cases, you have up to 365 days, okay? I'm hoping it's not going to take 365
No,
days.
definitely
Okay.
not. Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
but that's pretty much the deadline, and you'd be surprised of how.
The father openly expresses exhaustion from repeated involvement with child welfare proceedings, while the mother focuses on her desire to regain her children. The judge cuts through both narratives and redirects attention to personal responsibility.
How many of my cases take more than 365 days? Okay.
Okay.
How this case goes is how you go, Ms. Sanchez. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Technically, Mr. Ramirez is only being dragged along because I can't risk you picking up any of the children that are in his care. Okay?
Okay.
Your Honor,
Okay.
can I speak to the court? This is not the first or second time. This is the third time this has happened as well. So this is not it's not surprising. You know what I mean? I'm just, like I said, that's it's not that I'm trying to throw her under the bus. It's just
Your
that
Honor.
I'm tired of going through this over and over and over again after every child. After these 3 child are born, it's been the same thing over and over. So
Hold that, just so we're clear about throwing under the bus and stuff like that.
okay, I'm just letting you know that this
Hold
has
that
been
just real quick.
ongoing.
Look,
Hold on.
snitches get stitches, end up in ditches, all that stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. Here, snitches are loved. Snitches get the best deals here because snitches are the ones that protect the children. That's all I
Correct.
ever wanted was to protect the children. We got to this far because of this, okay? Ms. Sanchez, just so
For
we're
sure.
clear, okay?
Mm.
You can't blame for Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez didn't make you do the actions that you did. Those were under your control, okay? All you could do is fix it from here on out, okay?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm gonna do because I love my children and I'm gonna
Okay.
fight for my children and I'm not gonna lose my children.
Okay, so I hope not, because if
No,
I'm a
ma'am.
0 and 8-year-old, that's who they see the world at. It's mommy, okay? And it's not fair for them to be living with other people and them not seeing mommy, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Perfect.
And ma'am, Your Honor, one more question. For these classes and everything, the soonest, like, it could be before, right? The whole year. Like, it could be. There's a chance if I get everything done, it could be before the
Yes.
whole year.
Yes,
Okay.
plenty of people have done it before the whole year. Yes, again, like I said, you get to show how this goes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But
Anything else?
yes, are we redirecting Dad Torres child support to the department?
How is Dad Torres paying for anything? He's
He's in prison.
He's in jail. Okay.
I mean, I will. Yes, I mean, I will redirect. I mean, maybe his parents are paying for him. I will redirect his child support to placement. Okay, I don't have a problem doing that, but I severely doubt anything's being paid. I mean, that's rare, but I do have some grandparents that pay sometimes. Okay, anything else, Ms. Gonzalez, as pertains?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. George,
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Solis,
Nothing, Your Honor.
Ms. Roldan. Nope. Okay, Ms. Garcia.
Judge, I don't know if I heard visits for mom or I heard sibling visits.
Oh, 4 hours weekly. Mom does get her 4 hours weekly.
Okay, thank
And
you.
Your
Whereas
Honor,
they have to do status.
I'm off on the weekends. Would it possibly be able to have them on the weekends? Because I work Monday through Friday from 9 to 6.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
You can work around the Saturday or Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Benya,
Your Honor.
any questions?
No
Okay,
questions.
perfect. Okay, I'll see you at status. Ms. Sanchez, how well status goes depends on whether or not you've done your services. Okay. By the way, has she had a hair follicle? Ms. Herrera?
She did have a hair follicle months ago, Your Honor, but we can send her for a new one.
I want one, please. Either by the end of today or tomorrow, please. Okay? Okay. That's it.
Yes.
Thank you. You guys are all excused.
We'll be back
Bye.
for status on June 30th at 9.
June 30th at night. Thank you.
That's the new court date, June 30th?
Yes.
One
Okay,
last-
thank you.
One last thing, Your Honor. I'd like to know who the new case is going to be. If the department knows.
That's going to be me, Your Honor, Adan Guzman for the department.
Mr. Guzman. Thank you, Mr. Guzman.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, first name again, sir?
Adan.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You guys are excused. Bye.
The final portion of the hearing serves as a reality check. The mother searches for certainty about timelines, outcomes, and what happens next. The court refuses to provide guarantees. Instead, the judge repeatedly emphasizes that future results depend on completed services and demonstrated progress. That approach places control back into the parent's hands while also removing excuses for future setbacks. The additional hair follicle test reinforces that verification will matter more than promises. By the end of the hearing, the framework is established, placements are defined, services are ordered, visitation is outlined, future reviews are scheduled. What remains unresolved is the most important question of all. Which adults will actually follow through? The court has created the opportunity for change. The next phase depends entirely on whether the participants take advantage of it.